Okay.
4 years.
Okay, remember on Sesame Street? Remember on Sesame Street when the Count would say Allah peanut butter sandwiches? That is the example of a polytheist that accidentally utters the name of Allah, but because Allah hears his name, he still responds, and then the angel next to him says, "Why did you respond to him? That's a polytheist that accidentally uttered your name." And then Allah says, "It's because." He said, why did you answer him? That's just a polytheist that accidentally uttered your name. And then Allah says, well, how would he distinguish between any of his idols and me if I didn't answer? So if a polytheist like the Count on Sesame Street says Allah peanut butter sandwiches, then Allah still would answer, because in that hadith of the polytheist calling upon Allah by accident, Allah still responds. So we were starting to call upon Allah probably around the time of Sesame Street. If you had ever said Allah peanut butter sandwiches along with the Count, then you might get a little credit for calling upon Allah's name, because it happened on accident. And yeah, like this. Hello.
Is there any? Could you get in trouble for painting a picture that somebody took a photograph of?
Are you talking about on the day of resurrection?
No.
I'm just about ready to give up painting after I read the hadith about painting.
I'm taking all these paintings off of.
Well, don't make sure you're offering your painting to Allah and saying in the name of Allah if you're going to try to paint something, because otherwise, if you're trying to imitate Allah in the act of creation, they'll have the worst torment on the day of resurrection. I just read that last night. It said at least paint lifeless objects. Don't try to paint things that are alive, but paint lifeless objects.
I think it'll be okay.
Well, don't try to draw any sacred faces or people, because on the day of resurrection you'll be asked to breathe soul into them, and you won't be able to do it. And then Allah will bring them to life, and they'll torment you in hell forever. Your paintings will.
I'm probably ready to justify my life to Allah on the day of resurrection, and he'll have nothing to say about it.
He'll have nothing to say. He's the only one that's gonna be. Everyone will just be detained, and they're gonna have to sit there, and whatever Allah wants to do, he's gonna do, and he's gonna be the angriest he's ever been.
Nobody showed me the rules. You should have shown me the rules, buddy.
Yeah, right now he'll be showing you how it went in one ear and out the other, even right now in the last 5 minutes. That's gonna be on your record. It'll be like, yeah, Kurt was sitting there telling you about me, and it went in one ear and out the other, and you were warned, and then you're like, oh no, Allah didn't hear me, darn hear me about nothing. It's like, I'm telling you about him right now, and anything happens but by the will of Allah, and I'm telling you about him right now, and you're like, oh, I didn't tell me about nothing. We're witnessing a man in the act of total ignorance and blindness right now. Oh wait, let me